All about social studies software. So basically a textbook company that took their textbooks and turned it into software. It is a little bit expensive, but you do get a 30-day free trial. So if, as a teacher, you wanted to use it for a year, you'd have to pay $163. And then as a student, each one, in order to have them on that subscription, they'd have to pay $16. So it could be used. You might be able to get, a business to go in and help you with this. This is why you want to get the community involved.
Oh my God!
The $680 if you bundle it for 8 years, that was just a little bit crazy to me. So this is basically what it looks like. When I made this, I had 28 days left on my free trial. So you just go to TCI, you have to use your email. You don't have to give them a credit card. I know sometimes with free trials you have to give a credit card, but this is just what it looks like. You start out with my programs, my classes, and this kind of thing. And so then it says, this is what your classroom can look like. And she's doing an interactive thing on the board, but when you're just playing a video, I think this is what classes might look like. So you're not looking, Mr. Bowers. It's my attempt
That looks pretty crappy.
my attempt to be funny.
Speaking notes.
So this looks kind of boring, I know, but one of the things that you'll be doing a lot of is differentiated instruction. And one of the things that I found is that, we all make a big deal about students who soar, students who struggle, and we really focus on those students who struggle. But I say that in all of my experience and my field experience, it was much easier for me to find things for students that struggle. Students who soar, it's still a battle as to whether you're just giving them busy work to do. So this was a lesson on India, and so I had down, for students who struggle, picture books, which trade books, that's a big thing that you'll be using, that kind of stuff. But they give you ideas for students who struggle. And then I created a 3-tiered timeline for them to make for ancient history. And then we also had to do some stuff with India. But their suggestion was to have them, take a virtual tour. As students progress through the tour, have them take notes in a 1-page narrative. Then do a short paragraph to set the scene, and then analysis of what the paintings indicate about the lives of these ancient people. And I ask you, is this busy work for students who struggle, or students who soar, or is this really something that they have to think about? That's kind of the ground we walk. But this is what this website allows you to do. Another thing, this is what it looks like with your grade book, and that's the other cool thing about this is that when you work in a school, you're going to pretty much have software that you can punch in all the grades. It's going to give you, it'll even give you standard deviation. It's just pretty amazing. But this is, if you buy this and you have it on your own personal computer, it is your property. Just so I don't know if you all know this, but if you go into a school and you use their grading system, that's their property. Anything you type in there, any note you make, anything you do, that is school property. They can look at it any time. So one of my professors actually said that she has her own grade book, and then that way you can make notes, because you kind of want to, you may make notes about students that you don't want everyone to see. We're professionals, but we also may have to jot down something in a hurry about a student. And if you do that on your online, in the software in the school, then you're kind of stuck with whatever you said about that student that day. And it may have just been, was a real jerk. Oh, that's now school property, and they say that you're calling students jerks. When it's just in your mind, you wrote it down real quick, it was a heat of the moment thing. So that's why, this is what the schools looks like. This is what yours might look like, but this is still better. I'm not saying that it's not, and I didn't mean to do that.
Back arrow.
Huh? So, but just basically, if you want to pay a little extra money, you can have something that's your own. $163 for 1 year. I don't know if I can afford the $683 bundle for the 6 months. I'm probably breaking copyright law, but any questions?
Nope. Did she break copyright law?